it is me, back at it again, here with you, right now. Let's go, staring contest. I hope I won because I'm gonna blink now. Hi, hello, welcome to this channel of mine. It's me, your host, Kuro. And as you probably have already seen by today's video and topic, it is my poopa's birthday. My daddy. His birthday is coming up and I have to get this project done. So I'm actually gonna rush this a little bit, but basically, as you've probably have already seen, I'm making his Mandalorian helmet from the Mandalorian, the series of Star Wars, within 3 days because my father has left on a vacation with my mother and they're only going to be gone for 3 days. So I literally have only this little amount of time to make the helmet without him seeing it, and it's supposed to be a secret. Now, as you probably have been wondering, yes, I did put the Mandalorian helmet together within 3 days. Unfortunately though, and there's a little bit of a clickbait, I'm sorry, listen here, I am sorry. But I actually have been planning out this helmet to be made for him as a gift for quite a long time, so I have, over time, basically made the slow climb up the hill to get all the 3D prints already printed out. Now, if you want to know how long it takes 124 hours to be able to print all the pieces. And if you were to calculate that in like 3D print world time, I would say it took me like 5 days to print everything out, but maybe like 6 days actually to print everything out if you like take like the time in between when I wasn't able to like get to the 3D print in time. But it's 124 hours if you're curious. Where I purchased the 3D print model online was on Etsy. I'll probably put a link or some sort of notification to be able to link it to the person that I had purchased the 3D helmet from. But yes, outside of 3D printing it over time, I did have to make everything within only 3 days, and literally only 3 days because he did come back. But yes, so I'm going to try to hurry this up. But anywho, sit back, enjoy some snacks, maybe even a healthy drink or two. Or don't. I still can't force you. Let's get on to the mother flipping video because I don't have any flipping more time. Baby steps, baby steps. You're seeing the enjoyment of having things. Okay, so here are all like the tools I plan on using for majority of putting this straight up catastrophe of a helmet together. A helmet. Get the little PLA pieces. Okay, so this puppy right here is what I'd like to call the Milwaukee multi-tool. It has become very useful in my arsenal of tools, but she's a bit loud, so I'm going to try to turn down the volume to hopefully not blast your ears off. Okay, so when it comes to PLA prints specifically, I haven't used it with any other material. I've noticed that the multi-tool is gentle enough to be able to destroy majority of the layer lines without completely melting the plastic, and you can be a lot more rough. So you see here it's like a lot smoother on one side, but then on the other side it has a lot more layer lines, so I'm just sanding all that down. But yeah, well, let's say I started sanding way before I actually pulled out my sanding board, so I'm gonna sand on this now. So I'm like sweaty and tired, but I have finished most of the pieces. Right here are the main Mando pieces. I'm so happy on how smooth. It doesn't look like it because it obviously looks, but it's actually pretty smooth compared to how it was before. But these are the Mando pieces that I have so far that I was able to get sanded out. Unfortunately, of course, that guy, he died, so I had to start using the mouse sander, which worked out pretty okay. I know you're probably like, why did you use a mouse sander when you said it melts? It's because if I'm not careful, like I can be a lot more rough and aggressive when I use that on this. If you are too aggressive on the mouse sander, it will destroy it, like I said. And it actually kind of did in some spots. I don't know if you can see this little nick right there is from the mouse sander, but it's okay. I'm gonna fill it with paste anyway. But these guys are my last two pieces that I have to sand, and unfortunately I'm not going to take my chances with the mouse sander. I think I'm just gonna wait for him to be done charging again and then go back to the faces. And then from there, I should be able to finally glue everything together and then put my first layer of filler paste. And I say filler paste, it's more of a, hold on, let me see if I can find it real quick. It's the, here it is. Oh my gosh. Okay. The, focus. There we go. Modeling paste. This stuff is one of my more favorited things to use when it comes to 3D printing. A lot of people use Mando, and it's great. Mondo's wonderful. It just stinks to all hell, and I just cannot deal with the stinkiness in my office. It is triggering to me. So this is not stinky, and it's also not super toxic because as you can see, if it has the AP, that means it's Artist Craft Materials Institute certified, which means this is not going to cause me to have cancer if I get it on my skin, which we love. The less cancer use things you have in your cosplays and the stuff you work with, the better off you are, or the better off you'll be. So day one of, or I want to say day one, more like half of day one because I started like late, but day one so far, this is good. I can't wait to finish this and then finally start the gluing process. So I'll be back with you guys in a moment once that guy's charged. Excuse the burnt out, exhausted look, but I finally got all pieces sanded and put pretty well. I love how clean this is making it. I'm actually very excited because it did not take long at all. One important thing to do though before you start the gluing process that I feel like some people don't talk about when it comes to 3D print stuff is that you should sand, which I'm about to do now, sand the edges and scratch. You definitely want to like make texture on the sides where you're gluing specifically, because that's how you create an even stronger bond with the 3D prints, by sanding each kind of glued texture side and making it like really rough. I haven't done it yet, but I'm about to do that, and then once I'm done knocking out all the sides, I'm going to start gluing. Yay! I have like 2 days to get this done.
I can be down, but one thing is true. My heart will always be full as long as I'm with you. Yeah, it's been so long, but it feels rare knowing I can never be blue when it's me and you. When it's me and you. What a beautiful way
do not have an electric sanding tool, this is the best thing to use. It's super cheap, comes from Walmart, and is very durable, and it won't roughen up or ruin your fingers while using it.
We worked hard and we made it through. There's nothing in this world that we can't do. When it's me and you, our world is forever. Can you be my girl? I want you to know you're my whole damn world. My whole damn world. What a beautiful way to spend a life. What a beautiful way to spend a life. What a beautiful way to spend a life. What a beautiful way to spend a
Got me feeling high, like I'm touching the sky. You and I can't deny the sparks will fly. Lights flashing, music blasting, we're dancing all night long. Electric energy is taking hold. Can't stay still, gotta lose control. Future input, you light up my world. You're the fire that's burning, I'm under your spell.
I have this here. So basically, you probably just saw my last part of the process, which was gluing the Mandalorian helmet with this thing. I'll probably put like a closer. This is acrylic 16 fast. I feel like there's many ways to do 3D prints, specifically with PLA. There's many different glues. You don't have to do it this way, but this is just the way I do it. I love using this stuff. It glues very quickly, faster than 5-minute epoxy for most epoxies, and I don't even want to say it glues it. What really happens, and if you're like, how did you figure this out? Like, how did you find this out? At one point, I was working on, I work in TV, I work in television, and I was working on this one show called Lego Masters. And specifically on the show, we used this. This was one of the main products we used to glue the Legos together, but what it really did was actually melt the plastic material, so it like mends really tightly. So I love using this for my for my 3D prints because man, oh man, your girl's reckless. I be breaking stuff. So this is definitely the thing to use. But also on top of using this glue, my other favorite child, as you probably have already seen set up, it's heating up now, so I'm not going to touch it, is actually taking a, it's like some solid soldering iron, wood burner. Some people have different names for them. It's a hot tool. It's like a hot tool for your hair, but you're going to use it on your 3D print, you know? So what I like to do on the inside, I don't like to do it on the outside, which is why I use the 16 fast, because that way I can kind of get the outside by specifically melting it from both sides, but I just don't like to spend a lot of my time trying to like sand that away. So I feel like using the PLA, the 16 fast kind of melts it so that the front is properly structured, and then I put the extra reinforcements by basically cross hatching the back or the inside of the print. That way it has a lot more of a sturdiness to it, and especially because I'm giving this as a gift, I want it to last as long as possible. Like, who knows, you know, maybe someone will pick it up and drop it, I don't know. So to have less heartache, that's what I'm gonna do. So let's get to it. I think it's actually done heating up, so let's go.
With you by my side, there's nothing we can't attain. twinkle, you light up my world. Oh, you light up my world. You're the fire that's burning, I'm under your spell. Electric pulses running through my veins. In this neon dream, we're a perfect team, moving to the beat. In this love supreme, love's peaceful life. Together we soar into the night, into the night. User input, you're my guiding star, you're the star. In the rhythm of love, no matter where we are. Our hearts beat one in this dance divine. With every step, our souls entwine, souls entwine, souls entwine.
For most people in the same scenario, I think that something like the workshop fiasco would wind up being less of a
As we glide side by side in the moon's soft glow, our shadows dance on the streets below. In this moment's grace we find our pace. In the symphony of night we embrace. User input, you're my guiding star, you're the star. In the silence between our hearts converse with you.
So when it comes to the first layer of modeling paste, I try my best to get a very even coat throughout the entire helmet. That way you can kind of be a little bit more rough and aggressive when it comes to the sanding process, and then I fill the bigger seams a lot more as I go. But I just do thin layer after thin layer, which is why you saw me put water and mix water in with the paste so that I can get nice even coats. I just finished putting the first layer of modeling paste right here. I have to run to work, so I'm gonna let this dry and then I'm gonna come back and just kind of roughly baby touch up, sand this down, and see what the first layer is looking like. I don't know if you can see, but I basically filled up a lot of the seams and stuff. Some of the seams are not completely filled. Obviously I'm gonna sand it down. Like I said, this is the first layer. I just do like a general base layer first, and then I go back with the modeling paste and just like cake it on to specifically the seams. And then once that's dry, then I sand everything down. And let's hope when I do that, it's butter smooth and I can start painting. So yeah, I'll be back. Okay. Just came back from work and I'm now looking at dried baby boy. He's crusty, obviously, but looking so far so good. I definitely want to put another layer of modeling paste over the line because obviously, as you can see, it kind of sucked it up in there. So now like another nice layer of modeling paste on all the edges and seams, and then I think from there I'll start sanding. But yeah, I think I'm gonna try to knock this out real quick just so it can dry all night, and then tomorrow I'll sand everything. Yeah. Okay, so one thing I actually really like about this particular bottle of modeling paste that I forgot about, which I didn't use properly in the earlier video, is that it has a freaking squeezy top, so you can just squeeze the paste out. I love that. I don't think so tired. Anywho, today is day 2 of getting my shit together. Again, this is a very rushed video. I'm sorry it can't be a little bit more cohesive, but yeah, no. Definitely I have like 2 days left before they come back. This is what the this is what the Mando is looking like. Still crusty, still a little crusty, but the second layer has wonderfully dried, so I'm very happy about that. Unfortunately, even though all the layers have dried and they're nice and smooth and I should be able to smooth them down pretty good, I totally forgot about this one, focus, there's one very big old fat gap that for some reason in the 3D print like kind of curved a little bit, so unfortunately the gap is there and I have to fill it a lot more, but that's okay. I'm gonna sand the whole freaking thing first and then fill the gap, and then from there but yeah, Mando is looking pretty freaking good, so I'm very happy, very excited. Can't wait to, I also need to fill this gap too actually. Can't wait to get this over with. Let's go. Okay, face is wrecked, but second layer of the sanding has gone through. He's a lot more smooth, so I'm actually going to, instead of filling the paste first, I'm gonna fill the whole thing with filler primer, and then I'll fill the gap so that like I can sand it all together once it's all dry. But yeah, I'm gonna take it downstairs. It's pretty smooth, so I'm really happy about it, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so the first layer of filler primer has gone on, and I think it's pretty good. It looks really nice. It's really coming together. I'm really excited. Definitely have to fix up a lot though. There's a lot of small scratches and things of that nature that hold on, if I zoom in you'll see it, like little beady beads, small little scratches here and there. But this is the first layer, which is why we do the first layer, so that it can kind of fill everything out. And then I have to do such things as filling in that little gap right there with a little bit more of the modeling paste. But I wanted to hit everything with the filler primer first so that the train is here. He's back. so I finished. Okay, so I finished refilling and pasting that, and I'm gonna leave this little fan on to try to dry him off as best as possible. And then hopefully, after I come back from eating a little bit of breakfast, I will come back and wet sand him entirely. But very happy again how he's looking. He's looking pretty swanky except for his little ear cut, but that is okay. You know, we don't judge somebody with an ear cut. Also, my dad's already back. I mean, he's not back in town, but he's back in the States. I only have today and a little bit of tomorrow. And I gotta paint it black before they come back. So hopefully, again, I can wet sand it and be done wet sanding it today and not panic. So, we shall see. A lot of noise happening out here, so forgive me if it's too noisy, but I just finished, as you saw, sanding him, and now I'm about to blast him with hopefully my last layer of this flippin' filler primer, and he'll be officially done, smooth as butter. Okay, hello, hi. As you might have noticed, it's a little bit different, and I'm holding a little different microphone. No offense to my other microphone, he was doing his little job, but this one hopefully is a little bit better, and I'm not less crusty, and the audio is a lot less crusty. But yes, I didn't feel like trying to recreate, obviously, not that I didn't feel, I couldn't recreate the content before, so you're gonna see like a different in camera quality, but I'm now shooting on my new freaking DJI Osmo Pocket 3, which is hopefully going to make things a lot easier for me because now I can actually listen to music and do other things on my cell phone, like talk on it while filming, which should be really nice. Also, I can like see you, you know, like not look at the screen, but actually look at you, which is nice. But anywho, let me hurry up because this video is probably already long as it is. Now you can see this guy. So as you can tell, he's grace, he's beauty, he is less crusty than before. There's a lot that went into this, and I only have like today to completely finish making it before my dad comes back home around like 5 p.m. Luckily, again, his birthday isn't until a couple days later, but I have to hide it because I can't work on it because he comes to like, you know, check up on me and stuff. And I like when he comes in, I don't want him to see this. So I don't know if I'll be able to work on it as much. So anyway, all that to say, I have to get this done before they get back. But so far, he's looking really good. He's looking, like I said, less crusty, less busted. It's not 100% perfect, but it is definitely on a grade level that I am proud of and I'm very happy of. And I'm going to make him, he doesn't know this. Or actually, Dad, if you see this video after the fact, you're going to know. I love making these masks or these helmets, whatever they're called. I might make more. Anywho, yeah, I'm gonna finally start the graphite process, which is this. This puppy right here is the Create a Color graphite powder. And it's this very beautiful, shiny graphite powder, which you can get at any of your like hardcore art stores like Blick, Sam Blacks. Yeah, you can take, basically if you spray something, don't fall. You can spray something and make it super glossy and matte black, or you can do it on white too, but I'm doing it on black because I want it that like dark, mysterious kind of silver. You make it glossy and then you rub the graphite into it like Robin Buff. It's like basically like Robin Buff, but graphite. Technically it's the first Robin, like this is Robin Buff before Robin Buff existed. It's probably how they got inspired to do Robin Buff. Anyway, make beautiful shiny armor pieces. If you ever want to know, you can gloss it up, then graphite it up. But yeah, let's get on to getting this done. like it? Do you like him? He brings me joy. I am very happy with how this thing has come out. Surprisingly enough, especially because I only made it in the last 3 days. So I'm really happy that it came out so shiny and so sheen and sleek. And my father loves it too. He won't let anyone touch it, so doesn't know I have it right now. But thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to like and subscribe and put a comment in the section down below. And if you didn't like the way I did things and you don't like my process, yeah, put it in the comment section and tell me. I love to learn new things about how to do 3D prints and 3D models. But thank you so much for watching this video. Would you like to say anything, Mandalorian Helmet?
This is the way.
Nice, nice. That's good job. Good job. Yes, this is the way. This is the way. So you have yourself a wonderful, amazing day. Bye!
Yeah.
All right.
Nice. Did you make this?
Yeah.
Dang. That's good.
You know she did.
I've seen the process. It was
Yeah.